Hello everyone and welcome back to... I didn't think this through. Green shirt. Not even the same green as my green screen. Welcome back to another session of focused PvP. Whatever, I'll take that. Okay. Hooray for hyper armor. Alrighty then. Well, it looks like today I'm just floating around, no big deal. What's that? There's a bug on top of my monitor. I mean, why not? It's summer, 'tis the season for bugs and whatnot to randomly appear. Mayflies. Ugh. They're just obnoxious and they're fucking everywhere. Like, I rarely will swear, but these bugs are they're literally fucking everywhere. Like, I open my door and they're plastered on the door. It's gross. Like, I need to buy, like, a broom won't even be enough because that'll just make them smear. Like, I need to buy something like a leaf blower to blow them off. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can do that. He plays cautiously with a dark sword. Shocking. Oop. Could have got me on that. Oh, disappointment. So much disappointment. I really didn't think this through with the whole green screen thing and the shirt. Oh well. Oh well. And my hair's a bit of a mess too. Jeez. How unprofessional. And I'm starting to run low on embers. I'll have to reload the save soon. But yeah, that was an odd moment, actually, fighting someone who plays a tad bit more cautiously or reserved, even, for someone using a dark sword and buffing it, you know? Shame about that parry, but I already got one earlier on that I, in my opinion, shouldn't have had, so whatever. In my opinion, for those who aren't aware, partial parries... Their partial parries are fine. They take too much stamina, in my opinion, and they drain a little bit too much health. My issue is with the parries where you get the parry, but you still take damage. Because I feel like it should be either a 1 or a 0, and I know that's technically impossible. Like, and by saying I feel like it should be a 1 or a 0, I mean I feel like you should either get the parry or take damage. 1 or a 0. I feel like there shouldn't really be an in-between. And idealistically, that would be perfect. That would be great. But from an actual coding standpoint, and with latency and all of that, it's not possible. So, It's just, it is what it is. So let's get this guy in here. We'll see what he's got. And we will take the Murakumo to him. I like the Murakumo. It's always been a fun weapon. I believe that was a Karthus curved sword. Yep. And the bleed buff. I'm expecting it. No, you're not gonna run in on that? I'm shocked you didn't get hit by that. Like, I'm extremely surprised. That was supposed to be a running attack, but that's fine too, I suppose. I'll run straight into it. I was holding forward, I was pressing the button to run, and I shuffled forward and didn't run. Oh well. Maybe I didn't press forward and hold the button long enough. That does happen. That does, in fact, happen. I know it's not the controller that time. I've got a new controller finally. So at that point, it's either me or the game. And, you know, sometimes the game does just say no. That's fine. The inputs are not the most sensitive on PC, on occasion. Or on any console, for that matter. I've noticed that on both PC and PlayStation, inputs are not overly sensitive in this game. Just is what it is. I just, you know, I like how you can kind of see where my shoulders are, because it's a slightly offset coloration between where they are and where the green screen actually is. What do we have? Is that a standard spear or is that a winged spear? Winged. Ooh, good use. And a war pick. Nice. Solid. Ooh, nice. I was just out of range. Good fight. That's actually a partisan as well. I caught that early on. Couldn't tell based on the length. That was the thing that was throwing me off with it. Similar to the winged spear, it doesn't have the little flanges or whatever they're called towards the halfway point. Not even really the halfway point, just below the blade of it itself. Good fight, though. I hadn't expected him to go for his skill. So, that's when things really turned around for him. That was a good one. It's not every day you see the partisan or a war pick. So, I can enjoy that. It's a good little combo. It's one I like to use. Oh, my elbow. My elbow is killing me. I was messing around with some chucks the other day, you know, just twirling them around, doing my thing. And I was doing some figure eights, doing a little wrist flip on them, nothing terribly special. For those who don't know, I've been in martial arts for many, many years. It's just something to do, something to pass the time. And, you know, it's just something I've always liked. But I was messing around with my chucks the other day. I've got this nice wooden pair, and just flipping around, and did some reverse figure eights with them, using one in each hand, just because why be practical and use only one? Anyway, just, it looks good, basically. So I was flipping them around, and I did a reverse figure 8 into a wrist flip, and then I tried to flip them back, and I didn't quite get it with my right hand. I got it with the left, but I didn't quite get it with the right, because I'm not right-handed, and it flung back around and just knocked me right in the elbow, and it hurts. It hurts very badly. I mean, you know, I'm flinging around these wooden chucks, and, you know, they build up some momentum. 180-degree parries, friend. How do you like that? That's just predictable. Too good. Alright, now I'll mess around with the Dragonslayer Spear. Hopefully we can get this R2. Because I'd love to be able to get a fully charged upwards thrust with that. I would love that so much. In a way, I do still wish that it had some lightning to that attack, as opposed to just putting it all on the lightning charge or whatever they call it. Yeah, lightning charge. Not even an original name. I'd love it if there was some lightning to its R2 still, though. And I like that I can get right into that on a rolling charged R2. That was odd. Nameless King cosplay. I remember when the Nameless King used Cestus. Bad distancing. Yeah, okay, about that. Okay. Sure. I thought he was in range for the R2. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone for a full charge. Oh well. These things happen. Starting to really run low on embers. I need to stop losing, I think. Otherwise, I might run out before the video's up, and we wouldn't want that. Still, maybe I should have gone for a rolling R1 instead. Or even an uncharged R2. If I'd gone for the uncharged R2, I probably could have gotten into the charge and stunned him out of his skill. That's the first time I've been hit by that in a really long time. Like, a really, really long time. And that fight was going so well at the start, too. Katana. Which katana? Gas blade? No. Washing pole. No. Gas blade. I'm just gonna run away from that. Get out of here with all that. Aw, I wanted that. keep throwing out those parries, friend. Alright. Let's take a look at our weapons and see what I feel like using next time, just because I'm not sure. We'll use Woolners, we'll do that. And I don't want to use another spear next time. I know I need to use the winged spear, I know that I do, but I don't want to use another spear. Screw it, we'll use the cast blade. Woolners and cast blade, guys. Fun times. Okay. And that's a red hilted halberd as well. What am I doing? I can't buff this. That was an interesting stun animation. Stop with your spam, friend. It's not good for your health. Now there are roll catches, but it is what it is. That looked like a Black Knight greatsword. Fun weapon. So yeah, Woolners and a Chaos Blade. Ugh, the Chaos Blade. Unless I find something else I feel like using instead of the Chaos Blade, but I'm feeling like that combo will be good. Okay. Hi. Oh, nice. No. Okay, how did my turtle poke not actually land? Can anyone clarify that one for me? Was he over the poke with his flip? Because if so, that was really cool. So, yeah, if someone wants to actually check on that, that would be really cool. If that was the case, that's awesome. I doubt that that was the case. It just probably didn't line up just right or something weird like that. But I can hope, I can dream that it was the fact that he had flipped over my attack. That'd be nice. It's like my purple water bottle. Set that back on the coaster. Okay, fine. You be that way. Jeez. Don't feel like fighting me. I see how it is. Okay, that looks really uncomfortable for the way that you hold that. Okay, how does your wrist... Where in that does your wrist switch the way that you're holding it? Like, your hand is palm down, and then it's palm up. Huh. It's gotta be when you bring it back to you, but you can't really tell. How odd. So, a Black Knight Greatsword. So you got Perseverance. Good use of it. I'm stupid. Nice. I didn't expect that you would have had the time to charge fully. I should have realized that because I've used that move all the time myself. But I never fought someone who actually goes for that. So it's weird to see, you know? Like, people, they always go for Perseverance and R1 spam when they're using the Black Knight Greatsword. They never use the R2s, which is really disappointing, especially the rolling R2s, which make for amazing bait, as you guys just saw. Like, I love to do them. I do them all the time with that weapon, and even I forget that it's a thing when I fight against it. Because no one does it. Like, people just, they don't do it. Which is disappointing, because it really works extremely well. I'd like to get a rematch. I might run into them again, whatever their name was. I can hope. Oh, my neck. Alright, Knight Morgan. Ow. Aww, play more. Okay, there's a hit. Whoa! Okay, that's not cool, but fine. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wanna give me a running attack? Oh, the recovery on that is so long. Just slightly out of range on two very important attacks right then throughout that fight. One at the beginning where he ended up being able to get his charged R2 off on me, and then one at the end. Bad distancing. In a way, that's what I get for not being overly familiar with the Murakumo in this game. This is actually the second time I've used it. But still, like, so close. So close, but just so far. Yeah, oh well, that's the way it goes. Still can't believe the whole green screen thing, and I didn't even think of it. The genius I am. Immolation Tinder, fun times. That was close. Going for the R2 was an unnecessary risk, but style points. So yes, next time we are definitely going to be using the Wolner's Holy Sword. Going for that, because it's a pretty decent weapon. Gonna try and get that Wrath of the Gods hit this time. I want it. I've still only landed it twice, ever, but I want it. So we're gonna work towards that. And then we'll use the Chaos Blade just to get that thing done. And I think I even have an idea of what to use the episode after that as well. So, I have thoughts. Gonna mess around with some of the hammer class weapons. A hammer class weapon. But I'll figure out all of that at the end of the next episode. So, not confirming anything, but getting some bleed with the hammer class weapon is always fun. And there's only one other hammer class weapon that I have not used that has bleed. So, rude. Dude, I couldn't even see you. Predictable. Alright, let's get one more fight, maybe two, depending on how the timing of it all goes. Proton. Or was it Photon? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention fully. Now that's interesting. You can do a 180 with a regular uncharged R2, but you can't do it with a charged R2. You can do it with a mostly charged, but just not fully. Alrighty then, Mr. Positive. Come on down.
Hello.
Okay. No. I'm not cool with that. Seriously, the offhand S-Stock is so stupid. The fact that they nerfed it when it's in the right hand but not when it's in the left so it still has the faster poking speed, that is just stupid. I mean, really, FromSoft? How could you mess that up? Like, how could you not think that people would just do that instead? You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. And it's still a really good weapon, even in the right hand, but it doesn't have the fast pokes. It doesn't have as fast pokes. For the sake of demonstration. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I went this direction. Bit faster. Just a little bit. But it's enough to make a difference. And the fact that they didn't just change it in general, why? Just why? You know? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why nerf it when it's only in the right hand, but not when it's in the left? I mean, maybe someone at FromSoft favors left-handed people, and for that, I guess I should thank them. But let's be honest, that's still kind of stupid. All right, Mr. Black Sheep. Nice. Hyper armor through that perfectly fine. Whew. That quick poke though. Alrighty then, guys. That's a good spot to end this at. We had a good little win streak for a while. Turned around the losses pretty decently. Had a couple really good fights, even though some of them were losses. That guy who was using the Partisan and Warpick, I liked that one a lot, specifically. But anyway, thank you all for watching my Severed Head talk while I played the game. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.